Hello, beautiful people. Today is Tuesday, and it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Waking up every day sober-minded with some peace of mind, regardless of what I am going through, is a beautiful day. This video is for closure, okay? Closure for me, closure for my past, closure for my present, closure for my future, closure for those whom I've worked for, slaved for, and closure for the continuing process and my goals forward. Okay? I'm going to make it as short as possible because there's like so much I want to say, right? But not much time to record. You know what I'm saying? So, my name is Susan Cologne. I go by WYZ. WYZ is how I spell it. Why I spell it like that? Because it's acronym. It symbolizes, the W is for women, the Y is for youth, and the Z is for Zell. If you don't know what Zell means, it's pretty much your passion, your excitement, your motivation, your intentions, what you live for, what fulfills you, what sustains you. That's Zell. And I like that name because I like to learn. I like to get knowledge and understanding of things. And so when you put knowledge and understanding together, to me, that's wisdom. So I just broke it down to WYZ and what is important to me: women, youth, and my passion. I'm not knocking the men, you know what I'm saying? But my focus isn't on building up a man's ego. My focus is for women and children who have been neglected, abandoned, abused in the struggle. Especially, minorities and brown and black girls. Yeah, white girls too. I be seeing white girls in the struggle too. But I see more brown and black girls in the struggle. You understand? And my children are black and brown. They're Puerto Rican and black. You know what I'm talking about? So I say all that to say this, because this is a video of closure, like I started with. I have been putting in practice, be careful what you focus on, because you manifest it. And it has come into full fruition. Let me explain. I was in, thank you, Jimmy Levine. I've been following lately Jimmy Levine, Dr. Dre, Eminem. I've just been learning so much more from them. It isn't even funny. Like, it's no game when it comes to them. And that's why I study them a lot. But fear is a factor in society with oppression, because people will use it against you to control you. I was literally slaving for a group that had me and my family hostage in the worst way. And I was scared of that, because every time I tried to learn something different, I got bumps and bruises, and I was beat up, torn down, talked about like I wasn't worth awards. I got blacklisted. just treated like shit. And I would look at my children and listen to my children, and I think that they was under their control too. So I knew I had to do something different because they was killing me and they had my family hostage. So that's where Jimmy Levine and Dr. Dre comes in. Thank you, 50 Cent, because if it wasn't for 50 Cent, I would never know who Jimmy Levine is. Jimmy Levine talked about harnessing your fear. Out of everything I've ever heard about him talk about, that is what rings bells in my ears, is harnessing fear and facing that fear, regardless of the outcome and the consequences. So I did that. And I started focusing on something different. I started studying something different. Because my whole motivation of what wakes me up every day and keeps me going is health is wealth. That is my motto. Health is wealth. Overcoming addictions, overcoming PTSD, overcoming depression, everything I've been through, what I'm still going through, what I'm overcoming to become a better me. And I've been able to do that lately with the guidance and the teachings of Jimmy Levine, Dr. Dre, and Eminem. No, I am not a stan. I am a student. I am a student of life, learning how to get out of the systematics of being a statistic in this sex trafficking system. How to get out of the evil of darkness to save my children. And that is my life purpose. And everything that I go through, I share it forward. So people could see, damn, she went through all that shit and she's healing. I can do it too. I do it through expression, art, projections, visuals. You know, I get on Facebook and I start typing away. I have to release because I love me some music, especially hip hop. My era of when I was growing up, I'm 52 years old, but when I was growing up, hip hop was all about sharing stories. It wasn't about, you know, being a home wrecker, being a thought, looking for sugar daddies, looking for sugar mamas, being a cougar. It wasn't about doing drugs. It wasn't about none of that. It was real life stories for the youth to learn and take steps through the music to better themselves, because music was teaching you what not to do. You understand? Yeah, you know, battle rap is cool and everything, but anybody can get cussed out. That's easy. But what isn't easy is humbling yourself and being completely vulnerable and sharing your life story in an artistic manner. You understand? So, seeing the shift in my children now has been a safe haven for me to move forward. Because for the first time in 7 years that I've been in this process, I feel like my family's safe. So I am free to be honest about what's really going on with this corrupt system that just wants control so they could benefit off your energy while you lack. Now, I don't mind giving my all and my everything over to this trio Levine, Dre, and M, because it's real work with them. It's what I've always wanted to do. Share my journey of health is wealth. And we can heal from anything and everything. But it takes work. It takes work. My whole thing is the chakra system. You got to heal them chakras so that you can face your own inner demons that you don't even know you have. So that you can start to heal and see what's really going on around you. Understand the system and get with like some right people that's going to help you benefit life. Enjoy life. Get some real peace. Rest your mind and your body so that you can have a clear head when you wake up. Every day alive for me is a miracle. I wasn't supposed to see my 30s, baby. For real, I was popped out. I was popped out. I was full of depression, PTSD. I was on them drugs. I was selling drugs. I was a hurt being, hurting people. See, I'm not a hurt being no more. And my business isn't about hurting people. My business is about seeking the truth and carrying that forward. Period. So to my past, you my past. Stop trying to creep up. Because there's nothing here for you. Leave my family alone. They don't belong to you. We don't belong to you. You got enough bot drones to play with. Leave us alone. You had your chance. You fucked it up. Go your way. Because I'm not here to play your crazy slave games. I'm here to uplift myself and protect my family from your ways and move forward. Because one thing for certain and two things for sure, even if you get at me, I know my family going to be safe in the right hands. Because everything I've ever done, everything I've ever written, every visual, every projection, I leave it in the hands of Jimmy Levine and Dr. Dre. Because Eminem is the only one that can really get me to open up the way I've always wanted to open up. Old school. Like real hip hop. I like all music. Don't get me wrong. I could play and do something to all music. But the thing is, I don't want to play with my life. It's easy to get naked, you know, and shake your ass and drop it like it's hot. That's easy. What's not easy is doing something out of the box. That's sustaining with integrity and respect. This is my closure from me to you. Peace and blessings.